Hi, I'm DelusionDispeller. This should be the conclusion, I believe, of CoNarcissism and narcissism discussion. The fact is, all of us are narcissistic and co-narcissistic to certain degrees. When our self-esteem varies in relation to how other people think and feel about us, we are experiencing narcissistic vulnerability. When we feel guilty or anxious because we think that we're not meeting someone else's needs or expectations, then we're being co-narcissistic. Ordinarily, these experiences can become problematic if they interfere in our everyday lives and our enjoyment of those lives. It's often helpful in overcoming narcissistic anxieties to realize that the other person's behavior is a result of their own views and experiences, and it's not a reflection of you, or your self esteem does not have to depend on how they behave towards you. For co-narcissistic people who experience strong feelings of guilt and blame, recognizing that they're not responsible for another person's experience is a good idea. It is important for people with either narcissistic or co-narcissistic problems to come to believe that they have value inside of themselves, independent of their accomplishments and what the other people think of them. So, that's the end of that writing, and I am going to just talk a minute about some things. Okay, when you contact me, I want you to know what you can expect of me as a life coach. I can be very empathic. I can also be very, I don't know if tough is the word, but I will move you in the right direction if you're ready to be moved there. I'm not a counselor in the sense of, and I've said this before, but I think it bears repeating. Do not call me up and talk to me endlessly about how miserable you are and how you know you can't go on without so-and-so and all that stuff. All that, as they say, cry in your beer type of thing that you'd go to a bar and pretty much tell a bartender. I don't deal well with that. I'm not trained in that. I am trained in you coming to me and saying, I was abused, but I want to move on. Give me some instructions on how to pick up the pieces and go forward. And I will take your advice and I will apply it and we will talk about it step by step and see how it works. And I'll work with you and I will get you from point A to point Z, no matter what. But you have to be ready to do that. That means if you're at a state in your life where you're just laying around crying, not eating right, not sleeping right, you've pushed all your friends away, you don't want to be around anybody because you don't trust anybody anymore, I'm not the person to come to. Head to the counselor's office, get evaluated, get diagnosed, get on medicine, get counseling, whatever you need. Then, once you are either working a job or you're stable in some way, and you are ready to find out what the next step is, I'm your next step person. I am not a counselor, not a therapist. I am a life coach. I will work with you on getting into support groups, on finding employment, on finding new ways to relate to people so that you don't keep picking up in these intimate relationships with narcissists that abuse you and mistreat you and then throw you away. I've said it a lot of times, and I know it's kind of redundant at this point, but honestly, I don't think people get it. Some people that call me, they think I'm literally going to let them blow up my phone day after day, complaining about the same things and not doing anything that I suggest for them to do. And you're not going to move forward if you stay stuck. And if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. And at some point, I reserve the right, and ethically so, to move on from you if I have decided that it's not working out between us. You are not accepting what I say. You're not applying anything I suggest to you. See, a lot of people think, well, let them donate the money and just let them sit and talk your ear off. No, I'm not about that. I am literally not about the money as much as I am about helping you. I want our time on the phone together or on Skype together to be worth your while, to actually move you forward in a direction. What I want to hear from you next time we talk is, wow, I did what you suggested, and you're right, it worked. I'm starting to feel better about things. Guess what this new thing is I'm involved in? I joined this new group, I met these new people, and I'm keeping my guard up, but I just want to know what you think, and that kind of thing. But not, I just can't go on without him. He was my world. We had such great, intimate relationships, and he told me he adored me, and I just don't know what I'm going to do, and I just don't feel like eating, drinking, sleeping. I pushed my kids away. I disowned my friend, and I can't move on. I'm just stuck, and I think I'm going crazy, and I don't know what's wrong with me, and I have all these thoughts that keep repeating in my head. No, that's not the time to call me. Please do not. Go to your counselor. Go to a mental health facility. They have a sliding fee scale for you. They will work with you with your income. I'm not a counselor, okay? I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm a life coach. If you're ready to move on in life and you want skills and direction to do that, please call me. Otherwise, please seek therapy. Anyway, I just thought I'd tack that on to the end of this video because I ran out of my notes to talk about CoNarcissism and narcissism at this point. So, God bless you. Have a great day. I'm going to go enjoy a little bit more of my day now, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great one. Bye.